If someone breaks into your home armed, how do you defend yourself? This case is about Mian, a 22-year-old man from Milton, Ontario, who was charged with second-degree murder. And I'm telling you this story because it really caught my eye, and I'm frustrated and infuriated.
It was February 19th around 5 a.m. when Halton police say 5 suspects with the intent of committing a robbery entered the Milton home where Mian lived.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Chronic Cases, where it is all things true crime. Mian is a 22-year-old man who was charged with second-degree murder for defending his home against armed intruders.
3 suspects remain at large, wanted for that alleged home invasion. And as you know, one of their friends, another suspect, was shot dead.
Mian seems to have a really good lawyer, Jag Verg. He actually gave a statement outside of the courthouse. Verg said that his 22-year-old client was innocent and he was acting in self-defense. Legally acting in self-defense. It was a home invasion. People that were armed with weapons forced their way into Mian's house, where it was just him and his mom. Again, he's 22 years old, and in response, he defended himself. The shooting happened in a home on Gibson Crescent in Milton at 5 in the morning on Sunday, February 19th. Police have not released the identity of the man killed in the shooting. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
One of the suspects was fatally shot.
Mian's lawyer allegedly said that it wasn't a targeted shooting. He also mentioned that Mian is a registered firearm owner and he used his gun legally against the armed intruders. He said that his client shouldn't be charged with murder for protecting himself and his mother from someone that was breaking into their home. That his intention was not to kill anyone. He only shot once. Police said that there was another 20-year-old male from Oshawa that was also arrested at the crime scene.
Another suspect was arrested with break-and-enter and unauthorized possession of a firearm.
Police said that witnesses told them that a group of suspects approached the home earlier that day. Even police believe that this group showed up to commit a robbery, and yet Mian's arrested. What? This group forced their way into the home. Once inside, a crap ton of gunshots rang out. One individual was pronounced deceased at the scene. A neighbor had said that the shooting woke him up. Initially, he thought that someone had broken a window or was even trying to break into his home. And when he looked outside, he had noticed that there were 5 cars in Mian's driveway, and normally there were only 4. So this was quite odd. 2 other individuals were arrested when police arrived. And police said that they are still looking for 3 other suspects who are believed to have fled the scene in a white vehicle. Police released a photo of the alleged getaway vehicle, believed to be a light-colored Dodge Charger with a sunroof and black wheels.
3 others fled in this light-colored sedan.
Police cars began to arrive one after another, and at 5:09 that morning, on February 19th of 2023, Mian was walked out of his home in handcuffs and charged with second-degree murder.
Mian was also arrested and charged with murder. His lawyer says the intruders were armed, and Mian, a registered firearm owner, was defending his mother, who also lived in the home.
They arrested him. Allegedly, there was another incident that took place 1 week prior to the home invasion. Another neighbor caught 2 young men that were wearing hoodies and masks prowling around Mian's backyard. This was all caught on camera. It's blatantly obvious that this group of people was coming for Mian. This was planned. This was going to be an execution. 6 people rolled up to his house to assassinate him and his mother. This was no joke. Why has Mian been charged? Does it not matter that this group went to his house completely armed to the tits? I guess not. The front door of the home is so badly damaged. Again, they forced their way into his home. You can see a bullet hole right through one of the windows. Where do we draw the line when it comes to self-defense? What is the distance one can go to in order to protect oneself? This is from a friend. It's my understanding that should one break another's bone during a physical disagreement, that one may be charged with assault under the criminal code. So I guess don't cross that line. You'll have to consult Google all on your own. This makes dick sense to me. Do we seriously have to die in a 6-on-2 home invasion in order to stay out of jail? That really doesn't work for anyone, justice system. This man should never have even had to look at handcuffs, let alone be put in a cell. In my opinion. His door was bashed in, bullet holes everywhere, armed intruders. His mom is right there. He fires one single shot, and the rest of his life is over? I'm glad he and his mother did not end up deceased. Mian's currently out on bail. Literally had to go to court.
Mian, who walked into the prisoner's box with a limp, was released by Superior Court Justice Bruce Durno on $130,000 bail. The judge saying this is an appropriate case for release. I take into account the position proposed by the Crown. The conditions of the release include Mian live with his grandmother and be supervised by her or another family friend, not possess any weapons nor ammunition, surrender his firearms license and passport to police. He's also not permitted to leave the province.
It is noted that he's not wearing an ankle bracelet, which leads me to the conclusion that the Crown is probably going to drop the case.
The evidence heard in court is under a publication ban. This was an uncontested bail hearing, meaning the Crown prosecutor consented to Mian's release. His lawyer says Mian, who Halton police have charged with second-degree murder, should never have been charged.
I am all for gun control. Please do not misconstrue this video in any way, shape, or form. Do I think that people should be able to defend themselves in their home? Fuck yeah. But here is my question to you. What if someone invades your space with weapons? The bat that I have at my door is not allowed to be there. The katana, this is a sword, that I have is not allowed to be near my person while I'm sleeping, because should someone break in, then it's premeditation on my part that I'm going to defend myself. Of course I'm going to fucking defend myself. Like, seriously? Seriously?
All of this is going to be a test for the criminal justice system going forward. Thank you, Catherine.
Just my thoughts, you guys. Do I believe people should be toting around guns? Fuck no. I'm throwing it out there now. My little rant. I am mind blown as to how Ali Mian was actually charged, went to jail, and had to be bailed out for defending his home against armed intruders. And I hope this case gets thrown the fuck out. It really does come down to, if someone breaks into my house and I have to defend my babies, my husband, myself, do I have to die in order for that person to be held accountable? For my family to stay safe? What can I do so that I live? What can I do?